Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Nick. Today I thought I'll go through an interesting NFT game called JoJo Fun. Before we get there, I want to make it very clear this is not an investment advice. I'm not your financial advisor. Just these videos are just for fun. And also always remember, when it comes to crypto, just invest the money that you are ready to lose. So don't go all in and put all your life savings into crypto, because that's not gonna make you rich. Some guys have obviously become rich by doing it, but doesn't mean that it'll work all the time. I look at these kind of projects like a lottery ticket, an expensive lottery ticket. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, doesn't. Anyway, so without further ado, let's get into this game. So I was going through NFT gaming. I've been doing a lot of research on NFT gaming. I have been playing Axie Infinity. That got me into the NFT gaming world. I strongly believe that this is the next phase of the cryptoverse. Last year, around September, I think last year was the DeFi summer. That's when DeFi really took off. And this year I think it's the NFT and gaming NFT summer, and this is when I think the next phase of crypto is going to start. Right, so I've gone through this game called JoJo.fun. The game is still not live yet. It's on Binance Smart Chain. So broadly, the token supply perspective, it's got a 1 trillion tokens. It's pretty bad from a tokenomics perspective. But then the good thing is they have sold they have burned about 61% of their supply. They have about 136,000 holding addresses with 47,000 Twitter followers. What are they doing? What are they mainly into? They're into NFT yield farming. The first time, I think now slowly lot of gaming NFT gaming platforms are getting into yield farming as well. So Illuvium is another example. In this case, you buy the NFTs, which are essentially the characters that are used in this game, and you can do yield farming using them. I'll show you how it's done later in the video. The next one is, the game is still not live. They have planned to, have a platform where you can play as well as earn. I'm assuming you'll get to earn the JoJo token when you play this game. So it's still far away. I think maybe a few months away from the game becoming a reality. They also plan to have toy fun metaverse is what they're calling. So basically they will have these soft toys of JoJo, which will have a RFID or in NFC chips in those toys, soft toys, and those NFCs would be registered on the blockchain. So it will be an NFT toy in itself, right? So what kind of characters are we talking about? What kind of what kind of NFTs are we talking about? So broadly, it has 6 main characters. The first one here and on the left hand side is your JoJo chef. Then you've got JoJo farmer. Then you've got a JoJo doctor. Then you've got a JoJo knight. Then you've got a JoJo engineer and a JoJo scientist. So the way they have been structured, they are on the basis of their hash rate as well as the total supply. Their price obviously goes up. So JoJo farmer is probably the easiest or most widely available character. Hash rate of 100 and 4,800 is the supply. JoJo chef with a hash rate of 130, 4,000 is the total supply. JoJo doctor is hash rate of 180, 3,200 is the total supply. And then JoJo scientist, for example, is the least supply, so 115. And if you buy this, or if you have this particular NFT, then I think when the game goes live, you would be looking at really good returns on the investment. Again, not an investment advice, something that you can look at. So broadly, they've got stake and earn kind of a facility. So what they had done, they had something called as blind box. So let me get to the blind box aspect. So they had almost on a daily basis, they had this blind box. And if you see the last blind box, which is today, I think it's expiring now, anytime now, which was sold out. As you can see here, it was sold out within 30 seconds. And the way it works is there is every day they'll release 750 750 blind boxes, and you pay say 0.25 Binance token, and you can get any of these 6 characters. So it's just pure luck. So I was lucky in the last 2 days when I participated. So I got JoJo Engineer and I got JoJo Knight when I participated. So to show some context, let's see the NFT marketplace today. So JoJo Knight was something that I got yesterday. I paid 0.23 Binance coin token. So if you look at it now, the latest sale has been anywhere between 500 to 600 $600. I think this is the one. Sorry, this is the one I got, this purple one. So yeah, it's available for almost $627 if you feel like, if you want to sell it. So I'm not planning to sell. I got this for less than $100. So straight away you can probably make 6x, right? But sadly it's finished. They don't have any more blind box auctions left. So yeah, so the only way you can buy it now is go to their NFT market and buy it here, right? Then they've got bounties. They've got some tasks that you need to do to earn these NFTs. So you can you need to do these tasks which are written here. See, successfully purchased JoJo on PancakeSwap. So the token is available on PancakeSwap. You can just go there to PancakeSwap and buy it. So you have to buy a minimum of 0.05. Follow them on Twitter. Follow them. Join them on Telegram. Click the below task. The contract will judge the completion of the task. Claim the NFT. So that's how they've structured it. Yeah, it's worth a shot, but look, I'm not too keen on it. So they also have airdrops. So airdrops, essentially right now all of them have ended. So essentially you can add the NFTs here and get the airdrop for any of these tokens. So game base, as you can see, it's still they have not yet released anything. So yeah. So my pool, so this is where I've actually put my 2 of my NFTs. The as you can see here, I've got JoJo Engineer and JoJo Knight, and I have and it's a pretty impressive returns in the last 2 days. Yeah, just 2 days, I think little over 2 days, I've made almost $13. So the investment that I've made for these 2 NFTs was close to $170, right? So if this continues, I think I'm looking at in another 20-30 days, I will be able to get my investment back if I sell these JoJo tokens by simply staking it, right? So like any project in its early days, it's easy to make money. As and when it becomes more popular, it obviously becomes a little difficult to get good yield. Having said that, the underlying asset generally increases. So it's all about, you got to wait and watch and see how this game is going to shape up. So moving on to a few other items within the game, you can also do breeding. You can breed the origin JoJo NFTs. The ones, these 6 category NFTs, you can breed them, and depending on the kind of NFT that you have, the number of genetic genes, the rarity of genetic genes will apply, right? So for example, if you have a gene part which is eyes, if you have a laser eye, then your hash rate is 80. So I'm assuming the NFT would be would be very valuable, right? Similarly, Roman nose, 80 hash rate, mouth, say cat mouth, 80 hash rate, so on and so forth. So you can imagine, you can take a guess on how these things will shape up. So breeding cost is something that they've put here, and they've also given the calculation of what would be your hash rate if you breed a JoJo farmer and a JoJo chef. You're looking at around 123 as your hash rate. Right, so once the game goes live, then I think there'll be more value in terms of how this all of these breeding and all will take into place. At this stage, it's too early, so it's just buying and holding it is what you can do at this point in time, and just wait for the game to go live. Lastly, I just want to touch upon the tokenomics of this project. It's not a great tokenomics per se, because the supply is massive. So if you see, there's 1 trillion supply. The good thing though is 50% of them have been already burnt, and they are 100% decentralized, which is a good thing. So they have a way of I'll show you something here. One second, if you can wait for a minute. Yeah, so JoJo tokens are led by community nodes and managed by volunteers. The ownership of the contract has been burned, and the startup is completely implemented as liquidity. The main thing here is whale shock safety. So this is the most interesting one. So they said no wallet holds more than 1% of the token supply, and no transaction can involve more than 10 billion tokens. So which is good. They've also done a fair launch. 100% of JoJo supply is seeded as liquidity, which means that there is no pre-sale and no allocation to team members. And this is their roadmap. This is the launch that they finished. They had the NFT market launch, which we just saw. From a growth perspective, the next phase, which is they're looking at refining and providing breeding functions. They want to enter in the NFT market for Binance, JoJo app launch, NFT game launch. So pretty exciting stuff. Hopefully, if they stick to the timelines, then I think it'll be a very, very interesting game. Let's quickly go through some of the FAQs. As we spoke of tokenomics, I won't trouble there. Is JoJo auto staking? Can I get tokens just by holding it in my wallet? Yes. Safe auto farming. 4% of all transactions are distributed to holders. You will see a wealth accumulation in your wallet at the minute you start holding. Right. So I think every time you make a transaction, you sell JoJo, then I think 4% of the transaction gets distributed to the holders. I think most of the meme coins these days do the same thing, be it Safe Moon or so many other meme coins. Yeah. Right, so that's all I wanted to cover. Hope you guys liked it. Again, guys, this is just for entertainment. You don't invest money that you can't afford to lose. So these are very interesting concepts, interesting games. Only time will tell whether these games will make it big. But by looking at their team, by looking at what they have on their white paper, I'm pretty excited. As I said earlier, I've invested less than $200. I'm okay to lose it as well. So I hope the team does well and we have a very good game to play. If you guys like this game, if you like content around NFT gaming, then please leave a comment. Happy to make more such videos. Until next time, bye bye.